Hello, this is Danny from hartravel.com, and I wanted to take just a moment to talk to you today about travel insurance. We recommend that all of our travelers have travel insurance, and what that is can be different based on your own personal needs. But there's a couple basic things that you need to understand about travel insurance. The first thing is it's a time-sensitive thing as to when you purchase it. So most of our policies, if you purchase it within 14 days of the initial deposit, or in some cases 21 days of the initial deposit, not only will it cover any new events, but it also covers pre-existing conditions. For many of our clients, this can be majorly important. Because if you wait to purchase travel insurance and something's happened in the meantime from when you deposited and when that insurance was purchased, that will not be covered, whether it's something that prevents you from going on the trip or it's something that pops up on the trip while you're traveling. So in addition to the timing of when you purchase the insurance, it's really important for you to understand what is refundable, what's non-refundable, and what needs to be insured. So for most of our policies, in order to cover absolutely everything, you have to insure 100% of the non-refundable portion of your trip. What that means is if that component becomes non-refundable at any time, it's classified as a non-refundable component. Airlines are that one place where a lot of people look at that and say, hey, I can get a credit if I cancel this. But you need to understand that if you want to have everything covered and you want pre-existing conditions covered as well, an airline ticket that is non-refundable, whether you can change it or not, does need to be insured in order to meet these specifications. So let's talk about what travel insurance actually does. Most of our claims that we file are for cancellation, right? It's a covered cancellation. For example, somebody breaks their arm and their doctor recommends that they can't go, or they become ill, or an immediate family member that they're taking care of becomes ill. There's lots of reasons why you wouldn't be able to go that are covered, but that's just one piece of the travel insurance component. So in addition to cancellation, you also have interruption. This means something occurs while you're on your trip, an illness, an injury, you have to cut it short, and they can take care of the differences in the gap of what part of the trip you missed, and they can also help you get home. So that's called trip interruption. The next would be trip delay. That is, your flight gets delayed, you have to overnight in a city that's unexpected. Each policy has a little bit different, maybe it's 3 hours, 6 hours, 12 hours, but they'll help you with accommodations and taking care of you while you're on your delay. In addition to that, you're going to have coverages with most policies like emergency evacuation, emergency medical and dental, and even accidental death and things along those lines. So there's a lot of pieces to what a comprehensive travel insurance policy covers. And even within the same companies, there's different tiers of coverage. Maybe you need that one with cancel for any reason, no questions asked, and you want to take the top plan. Maybe that's something that just doesn't appeal to you, or it costs too much. We usually have a mid-level and a lower tier as well. So there's lots of different travel insurance policies, but the important part is picking the right one for you. So maybe you're asking, do I really need travel insurance or not? That decision is completely up to you. We will help with our guidance, giving you different policies and options. But the one thing that we want to make sure that you have the answer for is what to do in each scenario if something happens unexpectedly before your trip or during your trip. So the first question is really as simple as, am I willing to lose this amount of money? Right? Let's say you have a $10,000 trip and the insurance policy comes up at $600 or $700. You have to look yourself in the mirror and say, if I lose that $10,000, am I good? Aside from the cancellation, you also need to have the answers of what to do in case of each scenario that went wrong or went awry. So for example, if you need to go to the hospital, one of the benefits that most travel insurance policies have is a concierge service. You call them, we let them know what's happening, what the situation is, and then they can direct you which hospital to go and even how to pay for it, whether you're going to need to prepay it and get reimbursed, or perhaps you have a specific policy where they pay for it right away up front. And then throughout your trip, all the little things that can go wrong. What happens if somebody at home becomes ill or unexpectedly passes away? What do you do in each of those scenarios? The easy answer for most people if they have travel insurance is they're covered in each one of those situations and they know exactly who to call and what to do. So if you're going to pass on travel insurance, just make sure that you have that conversation with your family and you understand what to do in each situation where something unexpected happens. So wherever you're going or whatever you're planning on, we just want to make sure that you're prepared. That's our job here at Harr Travel. We work with all of the major travel insurance suppliers so that we can find the exact perfect fit for you.